and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Swing and a miss with that jab. Beautiful counter punch. Nice slip to avoid the jab. The audience absolutely right on top of you in this very special environment here.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Can't land that jab. He just misses with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Caution is being thrown to the wind. The exchange, very close round with 10 seconds to go. Winning that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. What do we expect to see here in round two? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Sugar Ray is rocked. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he got back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
And Sugar is in trouble. How are they still standing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter and knock you out.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
Beautiful counter punch. And Sugar is in trouble. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? There's a counter shot. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger. Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? How did they survive that?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A real good back and forth between these. Did you see that? The Dark Destroyer now in a very dark place. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to no.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Sugar Ray's in trouble. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you what. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about. On to the fourth we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Oh, no. Nigel Benn in big trouble. And now they're right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Which fighter will say no mas? Nigel Benn has been rocked. Don't believe what we're seeing here.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judge.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? How did they not go down?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Oh, wait a minute. The Dark Destroyer now in a very dark place. Oh, no. Nigel Benn in big... Let's talk about Benn in that last round. I promise you, all three judges... There's the bell to start round 5. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Nigel Benn has been rocked. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back and hold that thought. Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? And you knew this was coming. They're going to take a knee.
It's really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
7, 8.
That counter punch caught him clean. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? The Dark Destroyer now in a very dark place. And right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
That jab won't score. Catch and shoot. Sugar Ray Leonard days. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. That bell could not have... On to the 6th round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Good counter punching. The hook, but it doesn't. Oh, wait a minute! And Sugar Ray is rocked! Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Oh, no! Nigel Benn in big trouble. How is this fight still continuing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back. Steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
The Dark Destroyer goes down. You up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Ladies and gentlemen, a knockout victory